Well, welcome back, everyone, to Dan and 3. All right, this episode, we will be talking about cybersecurity tips and some general best practices. So one tip that you can think about from a cybersecurity perspective is to just assume that you are a target for an attacker and that you need to make a plan to defend against those attacks. So just because you think, I have a, home environment or nobody's wanting my information or I'm not special in any way, well, you are. Attackers have no discrimination. They go after everybody. So just plan on being a target. All right, so the next tip would be to make sure that we have all of our software up to date, all the patches are applied, and if there's any unused software that you want to install it and it's no longer on that device, because if it's got a vulnerability, then there's an attack space there. We want to also avoid phishing scams, those links in those emails and those attachments. And for expanded phishing content, please see the other phishing video here in this channel, and we'll go into some further details specific to phishing. You'll also want to use multi-factor authentication to make sure that all sensitive and private information remains that way, that we have multiple ways that we authenticate to a device to ensure that it's us and not somebody that's maybe stolen credentials. And if there's any links, we want to make sure that we review and evaluate and think about the link to make sure it's trusted before we actually click on it. So just take a little bit extra time and take a look and see if it looks normal, if you expect it, and if it's the expected behavior before you click through. You also want to use encryption on your devices that have sensitive information. So if you're storing those tax returns and social security numbers and bank account statements and things like that, you want to make sure you encrypt those devices to secure that and protect that. And if you have a mobile device, please use only the trusted and approved apps that are installed through the vendor app store, and use antivirus and don't click on pop-ups and links and things like that that would be coming to the device, because those are ways that people are able to get you to trick you into clicking on things that you're not wanting to actually do. This also goes for jailbreaking, so don't jailbreak your device. The jailbroken devices are the ones that are 90% of the time the ones that are compromised, so don't jailbreak your device. And then finally, you want to make sure that if you have any sensitive information that you're backing that up to some external resource like a cloud provider and cloud storage, so that way you can retrieve it later if you have a hardware failure or something happens where you're not able to get onto the device. All right, well, that's all for today's tips. Please, if you like this content, subscribe, like, and share, and we will see you on the next video. All right, thanks, everyone.